My name is David and I'm the former chair of Medway Children Care Council and a care leaver. I'm here today to tell you a little bit about who I am, my experiences and where I am now because of the support of the Young Lives Foundation over the past 7 years. So I feel like generally the beginning is a reasonable place to start. Picture being a lonely child, devoid of friends and social interactions, struggling to find your feet in a world you were never brought up to understand, either socially or morally. This is how I would describe parts of my childhood. A mixture of trying to work out the world in my own way, without guidance, whilst becoming as emotionally resilient and responsible as an adult, to look after my siblings during my parents' disagreements and altercations. Fast forward a number of years and I found myself in the care of Medway's local authority. Now for anyone who is unsure what that's like, I can assure you it's a terrifying feeling when you first enter a family's home that you barely know and they take you away from everything that you're used to. When a situation like this happens, not only is it scary, it's highly emotional and I'm sure you can understand that. Fast forward 6 months and I found myself with my first interactions with the Young Lives Foundation. I had joined their independent visitor scheme with a really lovely gentleman named Barry that I thoroughly enjoyed spending time with and taking part in activities with. At the same time, I joined Medway Challenges, a group run by the Young Lives Foundation for young people within the care system to socialise and be around others that understand and empathise with your experiences. This was a massive release and a large part of my life during my time of studying my GCSEs and my college diplomas. It gave me something to look forward to after any stressful week I may have had. Some time after, I found myself being asked if I wanted to join this group called Medway Children Care Council, which gave young people the chance to have their opinions and voice heard and listened to by people who can make the difference and can affect change. At first, I wasn't sure, but then I decided to join and I'm so glad that I did. I became the chair of the Children Care Council soon after and served a 5-year term as chairman, which I'm still incredibly proud and privileged to have been given the chance to do. I unfortunately had to leave the council due to beginning a university degree to study to be a primary school teacher. But I have to say, without a shadow of a doubt, there is no way I would ever have been able to do anything I've achieved in the last 7 years without the continued support and dedication of YLF staff and their invaluable volunteers like Barry. Groups like Challenges gave me the courage to share my story. The Children Care Council gave me a platform to be heard and listened to, both locally and nationally. The activities and residentials provided me with bonding opportunities with new and old members, including the once-in-a-lifetime chance to work in a primary school and in an orphanage in northern India, which helped me to decide teaching was definitely the career for me. Chances like featuring the DVD to Challenge Stigma, proudly represented Children Care Council at conferences, and sharing the message of the great work that Young Lives Foundation have done during my time with them have all been life-changing for me. But most of all, the support of Young Lives Foundation staff like Stephen, Lucy, Sarah and Janine, whom I've worked with for many years, have been my rock, my solid ground and most of all, a constant in an ever-changing world. I would like to thank them for all they've done for me and all they continue to do as Young Lives Foundation go on to affect the lives of more young people who don't have anyone else to turn to. Young Lives Foundation is no longer a choice to be part of for me. It's my family, my friends and my lifeline when things get rough. I want to leave you with this. Anyone can change a life with the right ideas, but not everyone can help a child in need when it really counts. Services like this touch the hearts of young people in their communities. They focus on making a holistic service with young people at their very core. They challenge and change perceptions and ideas about these so-called troublemaker care kids we all hear about too often in our media and publications. To me, there is one phrase that perfectly sums up the work of the Young Lives Foundation and all they do. And it's as simple as this: when there's no difference, it makes all the difference.